So my experiences of the course, its immediate impact really for me is this sort of afterglow that you're left with. That I feel that my eyes are wider open. I feel just generally more open to everything. I feel as though there's a sort of flow coming into me and out of me, and that recognise that probably is just the immediate afterglow of the course. The experience all the way through, you can feel the build all the way through the course as you start off learning how to share with the group, and understanding then that you have to contribute to get the most that you can possibly get out of it. So I think I came into it with a feeling that I was open to the process and that I wanted to participate and I wanted to contribute, but I didn't really know what that was going to involve. I feel that my teaching, because I had previous experience coming into the course, my level of improvement wasn't necessarily on the same trajectory as everybody else, but that the personal growth was exactly the same as everybody else's on the course. That you contribute, you understand what's been holding you back, you learn how to move through it and move forwards with it and to embrace it, and that takes you on to the next level. So I feel genuinely upset that the whole thing's over and done with, but I'm very positive about where I'm going to move on to. I think that you have to be aware that if you don't participate, if you don't contribute, you're not going to reap the benefits at the end of the course. I felt that also going into the course that I was slightly older. I thought I was going to be a bit older than other people on the course, but I was very much aware that you need a full range of people to bring the most. I mean, life is full of all sorts of people from everywhere, all different sorts of ages, and you can learn stuff from people that are very young, people that have had more experience than you. And that's one of the things that is amazing when you come into it, is that you have no background knowledge of anybody's experiences, of anybody's lives, of anybody's history, and you just take people at face value. And that's huge. It's absolutely huge, because you just, there are no judgments, you just have to accept people as they are, which I loved. I feel that my teaching now, I'm in a position now where I'm hopefully going to be sort of setting up some classes, but I feel that the course has given me the tools to be able to bring more of myself. So my own personal experience really was, I knew that I had the tools to teach. Standing in front of a class wasn't necessarily the biggest challenge for me, as it might have been for some of the others that hadn't done it before, but I just didn't understand how I could bring more personality, bring more openness, bring more heart, bring that into the class, but maintaining my personal integrity, that I didn't want to be a wishy-washy, airy-fairy teacher. I wanted to understand how to be modern about it, how to have this sort of modern, open approach, but still be me in the class. And I think I understood that I had the potential to be a good teacher, but I wanted to know how to kind of extract everything to kind of bring out the possibilities of being a great teacher. I mean, I'm not a great teacher, but I hope that at some point I will be. And so the overall effect was sort of a really cohesive feeling of personal power and clarity and potential for whatever may come next. So my favourite bit, probably, even though it's the hardest bit, is actually opening up and sharing. And I would never have dreamt in a million years that I would say that. But I noticed at the beginning, when I found it much more of a struggle to open up, that I enjoyed the weekends, but the leap that I made when I allowed myself to be a bit more open and a bit more vulnerable, the benefit to me personally was just huge, and I felt that I just got 100% more out of the course. I think the course is amazing because you could recommend it to such a huge range of people. I would say that if you are new to a yoga practice and you wanted to understand a little bit more in terms of the physical asana and how to deepen your practice, that's one tiny segment of the program. But if you are interested in personal growth and transformation, and who wouldn't be, then the course is definitely for you. If you've been teaching previously, or if you've been practicing yoga for hundreds of years, then it's still for you, because there's still growth to be had. There's still there's so many things you don't realise that could be holding you back, that you've developed your story about. You've realised that you may have some negative thoughts you're holding on to. You can just move past those. So I think there are lots of examples of people who haven't even intended to teach, and they get to the end of the course and they want to teach. So I think I wondered, as somebody who had experience of teaching, I wondered whether I was going to get as much out of it as the next person. And of course you absolutely do, but it's all about the contribution that you make. It's incredibly difficult to think of 3 words to describe the programme, because some of those words might sound quite cliched, but it's insightful. It's I don't know if it's a word, but it's clarifying. It gives you clarity. It gives you complete clarity, and it's, what's the third one? Self-realising. It gives you, it's like a self-realisation, it gives you the tools to keep looking at yourself. You may get some clarity in the programme, but you have the tools to continue to keep holding a mirror up to yourself and having a good look and taking note of what you see, and then taking some action if needed. The facilitators on the programme, and one of the main reasons that I chose the course, my expectations were high, because I had already done a previous course, and Dylan is incredibly professional. He's got an amazing knack of just drawing things out of you, of making you feel that you can see the problem, you can see the issue yourself, and you're the person that's solving the problem. You're the person that is that has the power to turn things around. So he's got a real skill, and he's warm, and occasionally he's funny.